Alright, welcome back everybody. We're about to go talk to Zira, but since we got a ranking up in the Thieves Guild, we can get another perk here. Get to the next level in Swiftly Forgotten. Which brings up our things here a bit, I guess. Still not super great to be honest, but eh. I still need to get around to going to the Mages Guild at some point, to be honest. The fact that I haven't done that yet is kind of a bit odd. I'll eventually have to meet him at the heist board, but I'm not interested in it right now.
Back to the tomb? Your plan is to relive the guild's greatest failure?
My plan is to get the Iron Wheel's boot off our necks. Good, you're here. I want to learn whether Magnifica Felora's dowry was truly stolen from her family tomb. If it was, we find out who did. And if it wasn't, we complete the heist that Nicholas began. What's she gonna do? Send a second Iron Wheel? We return to Aldenobia Tomb, bypass the deadliest traps I've ever encountered, and then scour the treasure vaults for anything we can find. I appreciate the confidence, but too many good people died there the first time. We do this right, or we don't do it at all. Perseus Loke can give us an edge. He's one of the few living people to set foot in Magnifica Felora's family tomb. Take Quen and collect him from his shop. Meet the rest of us on the road to Tanith by Princess Gate. I guarantee Perseus Loke is no friend of the Iron Wheel. He's expecting you at the Diamond Thimble. And he'll be insufferable if you keep him waiting. Nicholas thought his plan to steal the dowry was almost flawless. But almost won't bring our friends back. He didn't have the right people for the job, but I do. Nicholas knew of the dangers within, but not everything. There was a trap. I didn't understand how it worked. Not until it was too late. But this time, I know how it works, and I'll need you by my side to defeat it. Perseus Loke once served Magnifica Felora. When she wore the clothes he designed, she was the envy of Tanith society. But there was a scandal, and he fled here, beyond Tanith's reach. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know he blames her. She's the heir to the Aldenobia bloodline. Her eldest sister, Zarifa, wed King Faharajad. After Zarifa's death, Felora and the king grew close. But not close. They call her the Jewel of Tanith. Beautiful, cold, and hard as a diamond.
Alright.
Off to find Perseus Loke. Meet you there, partner.
Everyone else, pack for a long journey. I'll bring us home safe and sound.
More promises you can't keep.
Sir, madame, I don't understand why these small valuables have begun to show up at my doorstep. I must say you have improved my standard of living substantially. What you ask for in return, however, is not within my power to give. If I were to tell you, for example, about the caravan leaving my city along the northern trail to dawn a week from today, I think I would be in fear for my position. Informing you that each of the merchants in my city transfer their safe box contents to the bank on the third day of every week would be a confidence I should not dare reveal. Trust we understand one another. E. Whoever E is. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this underway and see how this goes for us.
Please, I need to buy food.
Let's see exactly, okay, towards the center, I guess. Actually, it might be closer if I go the other way. Alright, I think it might be right. Yeah, it looks like it's right here.
Unless here. Maybe the clerk can tell us what happened.
This one shall lodge a formal complaint. What right has the Iron Wheel to march in here and smash our merchandise? Thugs. Thugs and hooligans! That's exactly what the Iron Wheel said, but much louder and with the shaking of fists. When they bellowed his name, I heard a loud crash upstairs. A distraction, of course. The Iron Wheel rushed upstairs as he slipped down through some loose floorboards. But he landed feet first in a tub of bright dye. Covered his boots to the brim. That's also what the Iron Wheel said. Most of them gave chase. The rest tossed the room upon the floor and then gave chase. If you find him before they do, tell him Mamea deserves a raise.
Can do.
You follow Loke's trail on the street. I'll see if I can spot him from the rooftops. Hurry!
Okay, looks like it's going this way.
What do you want?
Hurry! The Iron Wheel are on his trail.
Okay, it goes this way. Where's it go next? That way. Okay, it seems to be becoming a little bit easier now. Seems like they're not as spaced off as much as they were. This way? No. This way. That way.
It's not that much to ask.
This way. That way, okay. It's actually getting kind of concerning. I'm down to 40 seconds.
What do
I am
do?
not keeping stamina. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We made it.
Ah, a friendly face. Good of you to join me on my unexpected jog. And I agree, this isn't my color. They must know of my previous involvement with your guild, though I can't begin to fathom how. Your former guildmaster, Nicholas, was it? He was the soul of discretion. And I am prepared to give Abar's Landing a wide berth. I'd prefer to avoid the Iron Wheel, at least for the time being. Zira mentioned a rendezvous by Prince's Gate, was it? I'd feel safer were someone to escort me there.
Alright.
Perseus Loke? I'll get you to Prince's Gate, safe and sound.
Would you happen to have a spare set of boots?
I don't think mine will fit you. Come along, we'll work something out.
Alright, off we go. Okay, no, it's not this spot, it's somewhere else. We're actually close to where I could do the, daily that I can do right now. Very tempted. Very tempted, to be honest. Alright. So there. Where is the captive at? Yeah, it may just be easier for me to die here, to be honest. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta know the balance of bothering with it and when it's worth more just to go ahead and die instead. Three of these guys could take on about much rum, so it's not too worrisome. Alright, that's done with at least. Alright, so we need to get out of here and do it fast, so let's go ahead and get on our battle lizard here and just get right out of here. Okay, there's this road right along here somewhere that should take us right there. I guess it's this one right here. Don't know if we've actually been up this way or not. Surprised they didn't put a way shrine up here.
I'm rather busy right now.
Everyone's accounted for. Did you have any trouble? Then we leave for the Kingdom of Tanith. The route is tricky and we'll be considered bandits if we're caught. But getting to the tomb isn't what worries me. If anything happens, well, it won't. Because I can count on you. Ready? What about it? Devious traps, vicious guardians, and likely, at the end of it all, a vault full of dust. At least we won't have to worry about the Iron Wheel. I'd rather sit in the den with a bottle of wine and drink until Andari says I've had too much. But I'm in charge, so it doesn't matter what I think. It matters that we go.
Alright, into the tomb we go.
The last time I was here, the Iron Wheel wasn't camped in front of the tomb. Perfect. Scout ahead and find us a way inside. Clear the way if you care to. The Iron Wheel can't exactly call for reinforcements. You could also sneak past them. We'll track your progress and follow in your footsteps. That's why we brought Perseus Loke. He said something about a side entrance. Speak with him before you go.
Oh, for once I'd like to travel to a remote location and not find the Iron Wheel.
Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate.
I would avoid engaging the Iron Wheel at all costs. Perhaps find some other way to slip into the tomb. But you are not I, and the world is better for it. For instance, I could never make those pants work.
See how the Iron Wheel litters their camp with traps? Or perhaps you don't. Try not to die out there.
If I may, there is an alternate path inside the tomb. It is likely full of traps, guardians, and prodigious quantities of dust. A small price to avoid the Iron Wheel. Head to the tomb entrance. Keep watch to the side of the path, the right side. You should notice an old trail leading to a sealed entrance. Simply clear the way, and I shall join you to open the door. Oh my, no. The things inside would most certainly kill me. I do know the trick to the door's hidden latch. The rest, I'm certain you can handle yourself.
Alright. Time to do what I do best. Let's do it.
A thief!
Thank you for the gold. This is way easier. What the heck? Oh, you got that on me at least. They're on the right side, he said. There should be something here. Okay, whatever. We'll go through the front door.
An imposing door. Wonderful.
How are we supposed to get through?
Ask Zira. She knows how to do everything in this place. Unless it's stealing a dowry.
No idea. Last time, Nicholas had me watch the passage behind us. There must be something in his journal.
You're the one who stopped Thalik from opening the portal to Oblivion.
Nicholas loved his puzzles. You're welcome to try.
Let's bypass Chihuahua's pillars to open Hunding's passage. After this, walking Malik's path will gain us the sacred ashes and Talpapa's Ewer. This will reveal Shinji's truth, and from there we arrive at the treasure vault. Bypassing Chihuahua's pillars is the first matter. Why else would there be a lock with the endowments of Yukondan generals plastered into the walls? My knowledge is correct, and thus far it has been. The lock makes reference to stories based on the siblings of Narimana and Teneska. I need to seek out the text and see if there's anything that'll help me. I found an expert from old texts that may relate to the vaults, and jotting this down for future reference. And so each of the siblings stood upon the battlefield, facing each other in the calm of the night, as the bodies of their armies lay at their feet. Flames flickered and burned all around them, casting a soft golden hue on the battlefield. Tosca stood to the north, surrounded by her generals. Askuzu and Bulu to the south. Naya faced back, her two trusted advisors surrounding her. Asuka and Pinchru, they both knew this would be their final battle. This would be the fight that would open the gates of life or death for both of them. Clearly this means that each of the generals stood in the center of their advisors. Possible clue for the vault. I just need to get into the room and see if I can decide the order of the generals and the mention of flames. Directions, all this may be vital. Should keep my eyes open for anything that would indicate an order when paired for this phase of text. Something in the room must hint at this. An order or a number. Something I feel good about this. The treasure will be ours soon. Okay, there's flames. Okay, so obviously I think it's these two that should be center.
There's something strange about the find.
Door. What is it about the door?
The door. Okay, maybe it's swords? Swords for this side, and then the other one is, like, scroll type thing. Oh, this one's already... Oh! Okay, so yeah, that was correct on my part.
Well done. Come on, let's go.
That was actually a bit easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I suddenly remember what that meant before. The ones with the slime are a bit, not very good. I don't need any coffee, so...
The journal says this chasm is called Shinji's Truth. Last time we never made it across.
I can't see the bottom. Is there a bottom?
Throw yourself in. We'll see how long before we hear the splat.
Gwen, walk softly. Look for hidden doors or switches. Belsa, you're with me. I need your help to walk Maluk's path.
And what of your protege?
Watching my back, should anyone try to stab it. Let's go.
There must be a way across. I wonder if I can climb the walls. I'd need to find grips on the cliff. There.
Is there a way across that way? Huh.
We'll search the room. If there's anything to be found, we'll find it. Unless we find gargoyles. I hate gargoyles. Even more than spiders.
Oh, that's good for that little tidbit, I guess.
What did you say?
Nothing. Velsa, do you see that panel? Put your hand on it until I say otherwise.
For what reason?
When I set foot on Maluk's path, an aura of light will surround me. The darkness cannot harm us as long as you touch the panel.
So, what can harm you?
We could fall to our deaths, or the creatures within could devour us.
Well then, enjoy yourselves.
Velsa knows what to do, but we should speak before we cross.
Leave me be. I have to keep my hand on a panel.
Alright.
On the other side of Maluk's path is Tall Papa's Ewer, a very fancy name for a big vase. According to the journal, we'll need sacred ashes from inside the base to reach the treasure vaults. So, this is it. We should get going. This is where they died. Edda, Dalder, and Nicholas. Swallowed by the darkness. I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. No use reliving the past. Or regretting it.
Alright, no, that's not how this is gonna go.
That's fair. Talking about it might calm my nerves. The darkness is unnatural. Breathe it in and it sickens you. To make things worse, the Guardians on the path attack anyone not of Denobia's bloodline. And then there's the path itself. It twists and turns. You don't know where you're going until you're out there. You'll see what I mean. Keep your wits about you. Stay with me inside the light and we'll make it through. I won't let anyone else die in here. Here we go. Don't wander, or the darkness itself will flay you alive.
There's gonna be something attacking us in here as well, as far as I understand. I probably should zoom out for this, to be honest.
We're still moving. Keep holding the panel.
There's some more. Alright, not too bad so far.
Ida? Dalder? What happened to their bodies? And where is Nicholas? I could hear their screams as I held the switch. I had to do something. I couldn't... This is a dead end. Let's turn back. There must be another way we missed. There's no end to the darkness.
Zira, my arm's getting tired.
Don't you dare release that panel!
Oh!
Zira, one of the statues gave me a funny look.
Don't antagonize it!
It's getting actually kind of creepy, to be honest. Did we make it, or are we back where we began?
We made it. That must be the vase. Sorry. tall papa as you are. Wait. That lamp belonged to Nicholas. I watched it go out. I heard him die. Falura must have come here to investigate. She could have picked it up and brought it here. Nicholas couldn't have survived. Could he? That lamp definitely belonged to Nicholas. I procured it for him. I saw him drop the lamp. It hit the path and went out. And all I remember is darkness and pain. I just grab the ashes so we can leave. I don't want to spend any more time in this place. Bring the ashes. We should return to Quen and walk softly.
Something's not right here. That looks suspicious, so I'll just jump over it.
Velsa, you could let go of the panel.
I know what you did.
What?
I know how they died. How you killed them.
That's low, Velsa. Even for you.
Always had to be the hero. Be the Guildmaster's darling.
You're cracked. I didn't need anyone's approval.
You held the panel. From here you saw the creatures closing in. You thought you could save them. Only you! So you released the panel, grabbed your weapon, rushed out to meet them.
I could have saved them.
Because in your head, you are the hero. But the light faded. The darkness rushed in and ate them alive.
I tried to reach them.
And the darkness tried to eat you alive, so you had to recover from your wounds. That's why you didn't return to Abba's landing. At least not soon enough.
I crawled from the tomb. The darkness. You can't imagine the pain.
You were the only one who could have warned the Guild. Who could tell them the Iron Wheel was coming.
Velsa, stop.
Zira, you were never the hero. You were always a thief. Now, you're just a shadow.
Wow, Velsa's crying there at the moment. This is not going well, though. Hopefully we can keep this together for this last bit.
Quen, it's a bad idea.
Words escape me.
Someone tell me what I'm seeing.
We heard strange noises in the chasm. Stone grinding against stone. Quen, well...
I found this invisible bridge.
So you followed my advice and threw yourself into the chasm.
The ashes. Spread them on the bridge to see where it leads. And Quen, get back from there.
Okay, we're heading off this way, it looks like.
Clear the way. We'll be right behind you.
Yeah, and you might want to wait a second. It doesn't let me do my double lash attack against him, unfortunately. Time to try the treasure vaults.
The door to the treasure vaults, just through this crypt. We
Do
made
all
it.
crypts come with whatever that is?
Every tomb needs a guardian. And old Yokuden saying, wasn't it?
Your introduction is formless and without grace. Recite Denobia's maxim.
That's alarming.
Velsa, Quen, walk softly. Stay back. If it's hostile, we'll handle it.
Recite Denobia's maxim, or you shall be deemed trespassers.
It must be some kind of passphrase. If you have any ideas, now's the time to call them out.
You can't seriously expect us to.
Falora!
Yakuda!
Passphrase!
Gaiden Shinji!
Idiots.
Velsa, you aren't even trying.
Trespasser! Denobia's justice falls upon you!
Alright. Oh, you're a weak guardian, that's for sure. Hey now. Could use a little help. There, I got my ultimate back. And down.
That didn't go as planned.
You're right. I honestly thought it would kill us all.
Come on, let's see what's in the treasure vaults.
Do you want to roll around in a big pile of coins? I feel the urge to roll around in a big pile of coins. None are here, of course, but you can still smell them.
We are standing inside a treasure vault. A real, actual treasure vault. Yes, there's no actual treasure, but I can still say it, can't I?
Empty. All that for nothing. No, that's wrong. There might be a trail that leads us to the dowry. We just need to look around.
Where's Velsa at? Oh, there she is.
We barely made it here alive, yet someone else slipped past the crypt's guardian? Something's off.
What's wrong with that skeleton? Missing its head. It looks like it was hacked off. Must have been done by whoever stole the dowry. But why desecrate a skeleton?
Let me see that. Nicholas used half maps like this. Thin overlays placed atop existing maps. You line them up with common points of reference.
That page, is it from the journal Nicholas kept? Tuwaka watches over you. The passphrase for the Crypt Guardian? I nearly had it.
Nicholas survived somehow. He came here and took Magnifica Felora's dowry for himself. I don't want to believe it, but that's how it seems. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? This is his handwriting. But it could have been taken from his journal by someone else. The skeleton must be Denobia herself. This is her tomb, after all. I don't see what it has to do with Nicholas, missing skull or not. 3 points on this sheet. Nicholas always used Abaz Landing and Noshira Citadel as a reference. If I line up those 2 points... Well now, the 3rd point is in Hughes Bane, out in the middle of nowhere. Trash he left behind? 3 dots on a page are meaningless unless you know the trick. The only people who did were dead on Maluk's path. Head to Hughes Bane. If Nicholas does have a hideout in the desert, it's time we crack it open.
Alright.
Zira should have known. She should have seen it.
Perhaps Nicholas was wounded. Maybe he's trapped and needs our help. Or... well, I'd rather not think of that.
I hope this isn't what it looks like. I've never seen Zira, so... taut.
Things don't seem to be going too well with this, new bit of info. Wait, where's the door out? I'm wondering. Oh, it's this way, okay. Okay, I can't mount here yet, so I guess I have to leave a bit. Still can't mount, okay. Return to Abba's Landing. Yeah, it's fairly close to it, so we'll go ahead and use that. Get on our battle lizard. Ah, there's something here. Yeah, there's something in here. Many documents were delivered to Lady Yalme Matane as expected. Habajah Palace is now leased solely to my holdings. It shall serve as a good base of operations for what is to come. Kosh.
Papers. Signed by Kosh? What are those doing here? Look closely. There's a hollow crystal with... Is that blood inside? Whose blood? Nicholas had a disguise kit just like this one. In fact, this is his disguise kit. Ancient Yakutan coins, stamped with the likeness of Denobia. Those must be from the dowry. I know how Nicholas survived Maluk's path. The crystal must contain Aldenobia blood. Maluk's path would ignore you if you held it. You'd need a lamp to find your way through the darkness so you could grab a handful of ashes. From there, all you'd need is the Crypt Guardian's passphrase. I've seen enough. Nicholas faked his death and stole the dowry. Now he's working with that merchant lord, Kosh. To think I mourned that bastard. Nicholas would have kept such a thing from the guild. The less they know, the less trouble they'll cause. But I'm going to tell the Thieves Guild. to cause a world of trouble, and I want to lay it all on his doorstep. Let's go.
Alright. Is there not something else here, though? Because it seems like I should be able to... Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything I can use here to get to that eye spot. Must be for somewhere else.
I'll meet you at the den. I need to figure out what I'm going to tell you.
Oh wait, is this a different spot? This is the same spot we just came from. What? How did we... I don't know. I don't know if that's somewhere I can, like, actually reach, or what here. I should be able to reach it, I assume. It's one of the few ones I haven't found yet, so... Okay, there we go. There's still one out here somewhere that I don't have access to. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pay the fee, that's fine. And we need to talk to our friend Spencer as well. May as well get that out of the way.
So much to do.
Any luck? So you did. Some of the sailors you freed already made it back to Abba's landing as well. Seems they told the captain about you and he's offering to pay us a bit extra for the effort. Not a bad day's work. I appreciate the help, my friend.
Alright, here we go. We have 35 in all to get for this ranking, so we're at 10 of 35. I'm hoping this quest will give us 20, but we'll see. It'll give us at least 10 for sure. Oh, that's right, I have to go from this angle.
I told the guild about Nicholas betraying us. Walked softly, took it in stride. Quen gave me a hug, and Elsa walked off without a word. All in all, better than expected. The Iron Wheel is a hurricane that blew into port and smashed everything in its path. Nicholas and Kosh are the ones who set it in motion. Now, we learn what they hold most dear. Then, we take it from them. Nicholas taught me how to be a thief. I knew him for over a decade. Trusted him. Not much else to say, is there? What about? Velsa was right, and I don't say that lightly. I am responsible. Edda and Dalder died because of my mistake. Nicholas. I can only pray his death is far worse than what happened to the others. No. He seemed a bit distant before we first went to Aldenobia Tomb, but it was also the biggest heist we'd ever pulled off. Nothing prepared me for this.
Okay, it gave us 10, so we're 20 of 35, meaning we still have to do 2 more things. There is a note from Quen, though. We also have the heist there, too, so we're in decent shape, I guess. Okay, so that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. So, see you then.